Hi, my yoga people. So I'm just waiting for someone to connect and then I'll start. So I put music today, just super slight in the background. So let's see how that plays out. Yeah, I hope you all had a great day, and I'm gonna be doing more of what I want, I guess. Hi there. So the plan is to focus a bit more on core strength and then maybe some twisting to release the tension in the spine or like the muscles around the spine. So yeah, hope you enjoy it. And I have no watch around me, so I am timing it by feeling, and that has resulted in about an hour the last few days, so I have no idea how long this is gonna be. So yeah, type in your comments, feedback, anything you want. I'm gonna check it afterwards. And as always, gonna vary the explanations for the poses. So never mind if you can't exactly mirror it, just go to where you're comfortable and then see if you want to take it up a notch or if you want to stay there and just enjoy and get comfy, even more comfy with that situation. So yeah, it's Saturday evening, let's see what we make of it, and here we go. I brought you some panda yoga power, so for my core strength. So here we go. Cool. So we're just warming up here a bit at the front of our mat. And we're starting with clenching our fists, clenching all the muscles we have in the body, and then slowly releasing it. And then clench everything again, so like clench your glutes, your thighs, your arms, your belly, and really tense up. And release. And one more round. Everything, tighten it up until you're shaking, and then release. Very nice. Kind of bend your knees a bit. Cool. So you can fold your hands, put them on your head, close your feet, and then you go up onto your tiptoes and face your palms upwards, stretch your arms, look forward, and really elongate. And bring it down. And up again. And down again. And up. And down. Up. And down. And up. And if you really want to test your balance now, you can look up. And bring it down. Very nice. You can widen your stance a bit. Stretch your arms up. Upper arms by your ears. And then bring it to one side. Keeping your hips like parallel. Bring it to one side, stretch. You can either hang your arm or leave it up as you want. And hold. This is too much. You can support yourself, your weight on your leg. And slowly up. And switch sides. Exhale to the other side. And if you want, don't fall in with your upper body. Keep one straight line. If you want, you can look up on the inside of your arm. Come up, reverse sides, a bit faster, and inhale up, reverse, right side, exhale, inhale up, reverse, exhale up, inhale up, exhale down, inhale up, exhale down, inhale up, exhale down, inhale up, and exhale, release to the front, inhale, come up, exhale, front, inhale, bring your upper body up, exhale, front, inhale, upper body up, and exhale, bring your hands down. So that was just a slide. You can see how your spine feels, but just doing weird upper body rolls. So that should have loosened it up a bit, especially this area, because it puts a lot of like weight on it from the sides. So we're gonna do a couple of sun salutations before we get going to warm up again. So I'm going to talk you through the first one again, and then I'm going to be doing a couple more but with less explanation. So come to the front of your mat, hands in a prayer position, and close your legs together. And then breathe in and breathe out. On your inhalation, bring your arms up and look up, really stretch upward. And on your exhalation, fold from your hip joints forward, keeping your back elongated, down as much as you can at that time. Inhale, bring it to a tabletop, and exhale, step one foot back, drop your knee down, look up, and really focus on opening your hip flexor. And then inhale, knee up, exhale, step it back into a plank, and then inhale, slowly lower your knees, so don't let them drop, that might hurt. On the exhale, while bringing your elbows to your sides, so not the normal push-up, but like bring it up to your sides, keeping your shoulders depressed. You're gonna lower your chest and chin to the floor and look forward. This is called Ashtanga. Gonna inhale, drop completely to the floor. Now hope you can see me. And then inhale, look up, cobra. Very nice. And really focus on engaging your glutes, pressing your feet into the ground. And then you don't need any weight in your hands per se. So it's just all like the lift is all done from the back. It also, for me, helps if you focus on drawing your shoulders towards your glutes. If you draw them back, you automatically come up. And then you look up to engage your upper back as well, upper and mid back. So look up, and then exhale, look down, flip your feet, press into a plank position, and back into a downward facing dog. So this is basically hips going as high as they can, while heels are going as low as they can. And then keep your shoulders away from your neck, arms straight, and really press into all the knuckles of your hands. And really press there a lot, so you can like kind of get some weight off of your wrists. Especially people who are new to this, get a lot of wrist pain at the start if they're staying down dog too long, because they tend to fall right on here. So hollow your hand a bit to get more weight in the fingers, like mentally hollow your hand, don't hollow your hand, but that's kind of where you want to be pushing into your fingers. So into your fingers, downward facing dog, and then suck your belly in. So if you suck your belly in, you engage more of your muscles. Very nice. And you really elongate the whole spine. Good. And then inhale, roll forward, and take the right foot with you between your hands to a low lunge. Drop your left knee down, flip your foot, look up. Feel the other side of the hip flexor. And then inhale, bring it back into a low lunge. Look forward, exhale, step it forward, and be in a forward fold. Next inhale, straighten your back again, bring your arms to your ears and pull it up. Look up and exhale, bring your hands down. That was one side, now we're going to do the second side with the left foot. Okay, and now I'm going to focus more on connecting the breath to the movement. So some general rules for this are, every time you do an expanding motion, so like any kind of lengthening, stretching, it's usually an inhale. And any time you do a fold, or especially a twist, you're going to exhale. Because if you have a lot of air somewhere here, it's going to stress your organs more, and it's going to create a lot of unnecessary pressure. So focus on exhaling, and then you'll also get deeper into the twists later on. Okay, just as a thing for the back of your mind. Cool. Okay, second side. Bring your hands to prayer position. Inhale and exhale, and then inhale, hands up, look up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, step your left leg into a low lunge. Drop your knee. Inhale, look up. Exhale, bring your foot up again in a low lunge, and that was the exhale. So the exhale is step back technically, and then inhale, knees down. Exhale, Ashtanga. Inhale, Cobra. Exhale, plank to down dog. Inhale, roll forward, step your left foot forward, drop your knee down, look up. Exhale, up and step it forward. Inhale, come up, look up, and exhale, bring it to your chest. So don't worry if you are breathing a bit differently. So everybody's got a different speed at which they're breathing. Especially when I do an exercise, especially if it's new stuff, might be completely different. So don't worry, as long as you're keeping a steady pace that's comfortable for you. And also, don't worry if you wobble, I do that all the time. So just enjoy where you're at. Try not to fall though, because that might harm you. But keep cool, we're all getting there. So, don't know how many, we're going to do a couple more, maybe a slight faster speed. Okay, we're ready? Starting in prayer pose, and inhale, exhale, inhale, arms up, exhale, fold, inhale, halfway, exhale, right, inhale, left into plank, exhale, inhale, exhale, Ashtanga, inhale, Cobra, exhale, down dog, inhale, right, knee down, look up, exhale, left forward, inhale, come up, exhale, hands down, inhale and exhale, inhale, arms up, exhale, fold down, inhale, halfway up, exhale, left foot back, look up, inhale, knee up, exhale, plank, inhale, knees, exhale, Ashtanga, inhale, Cobra, exhale, down dog, inhale, left, exhale, step forward, inhale, up, exhale, down, inhale, and exhale. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, down. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, low lunge with the right. Inhale, lift your knee. Exhale, step it back. Inhale, knees down. Exhale, Ashtanga. Inhale, Cobra. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right leg forward, look up. Exhale, step it forward, look down. Inhale, come up. Exhale, hands down. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold it down. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, left leg back, look up. Inhale, knee up. Exhale, step it back. Inhale, knees down. Exhale, Ashtanga. Inhale, Cobra. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left. Exhale, right. Inhale, come up. Exhale, hands down. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, right leg low lunge. Inhale, knee up. Exhale, plank. Inhale, knee. Exhale, Ashtanga. Inhale, Cobra. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right. Look up. Exhale, left. Inhale, come up. Exhale, bring your hands down. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, step it back left. Look up. Inhale, knee up. Exhale, step it back. Inhale, knees. Exhale, Ashtanga. Inhale, Bhujanga. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left. Exhale, right. Inhale, come up. Exhale, hands down. And relax here for a bit. You can stand there, you can walk around a bit, the usual. So you might have noticed that I'm not always counting the same steps. And this is because sun salutations is meant to be its own flow, and that's why the poses are not separate, like step by step. It's gonna like eventually flow into each other. Also, sometimes I'm not, when I'm in a low lunge, I'm putting my knee down, I'm not flipping my foot, especially when I'm trying to like build up some heat, trying to like really warm up, especially in cold countries. I go at a faster pace, so all the foot flipping is kind of unnecessary. So I just keep my foot like it is and just lower my knee real quick and bring it back up again. And that's also really good to increase the flexibility of like your ankles and your toes. So there's tons of leeway which you can play around with. So very cool. I see a couple of people are joining. Nice. So I hope you're all warm now, and we're going into a bit of upper body strength poses. So we're starting at the front of our mat. Bring your hands in prayer position and take a full deep breath. So inhale and exhale. And when we inhale, we raise our arms up And look up. Very nice. On the exhale, we fold as slowly as we can. And from here, try arching your back while you fold. So you can really feel all the muscles, and try looking up for as long as you can. So for me, that's kind of here right now. And then it starts to go down my gaze towards my feet. So that should already engage your back muscles if you're doing it right. And very nice. So we'll exhale, now inhale, lift halfway up. Exhale, step back into a low lunge. Very nice. And now we're doing something that's called warrior two. So from here, we're going to drop our heel a bit to the side and back. So kind of like anywhere between a 45 and a 90-degree angle from where we started, that line that we started. So we're dropping it back, straightening our right leg. And then we kind of like draw a big circle with our right arm. From here, we draw it up. Very nice. So this is a warrior two. Front leg, we try to go for a 90-degree angle of our knee. Don't over arch it over here. Keep your knee on top of your ankle. And for the back leg, we try to keep it straight. So don't let your knee sink into the side. So keep it up there. That also really opens the hips and inner thighs. And also strengthens your thigh muscles. Very nice. And then you face towards the side, but you look towards your left hand. And you keep your arms at shoulder level, straighten out, and you're pulling outside via your fingertips. So really pulling away from you and look forward. Very nice. Cool. Now that we're here, we're going to lean to the left side, and either you bring your elbow on your knee, or if you're flexible, you can lower to the ground your hand. Does not matter for now which side of your knee, whichever you prefer. But for beginners, rather keep it here, and then extend into a side angle pose. So it's you're basically on one plane, and then you're really attaching your upper arm to your ear and looking up. And that really stretches your entire side body. Very nice. And now when you're ready, you can start kind of lifting your left hand and stretching it to the side and really trying to close it up to your left ear and holding that for a bit. Very nice. And slowly release. Bring it back to a warrior two. Drop your right hand on your right thigh or knee, and then bring the other arm towards your ear and look back, palms facing down. So this is the counter pose for this. Very nice. And bring it into a warrior two again. Very cool. So now that we're here, we're gonna go stretch both our legs and turn our feet facing the side of our mat. So the entire body is facing that way. Cool. Raising our arms. You can either fold your hands or just keep them flat against each other. And then we're looking, oh no, we're not looking anywhere yet. We're just folding from our hip joint, keeping our upper body straight again, and we're folding until I won't be able to talk by then, until we're basically parallel to the floor, and then we hold it. For people that want to make it more intense, they can look straight ahead. For people that want to see what's going on first, you can keep your gaze down to the floor. So we start here, and then inhale, and then the exhale, bring it down, parallel to the floor, Engage your thighs and don't let your butt wander toward too much behind your feet. Just try keeping ankles, knees and hip joints in one line, like above each other. And then either look down or look up front. Up front is kind of hard for your upper back as well. Keep it here, suck your belly in. And relax by completely lowering your upper body to the floor. Hands beneath your shoulders and relax here for a bit. If you want, you can wobble your head around a bit. That kind of loosens the whole cervical spine. And see how that feels. For people that have really tight hamstrings, they're starting to hurt now. You can also bend your knees a little and engage your thighs some more. Very nice. To come out of it, you can slowly start wandering your hand to the front of the mat and turn towards the low lunge that we started in. Very cool. And then we bring it back into a plank. And well, we go into a down dog first. Very cool. And stay here for a bit. Really elongate. Focus on pushing all your feet. So focus on pushing your feet away from your arms. So really press out. Try to rip the mat, basically. And then when you're ready, inhale. Wrong foot. Inhale, lift your right foot. And exhale, bring it between your hands. So now we got a low lunge on the other side. We're doing the same thing basically. So we're dropping our heel to the side, 45 or 90 degree angle. And then we're drawing a big circle with the left hand to come up. Front leg 90 degrees. Arms at your shoulder level. And back leg in a straightened line. Very nice. And then if you want, focus on keeping the front leg, the front knee on top of your ankle and not like flopping inward. So some people, depending on how open your hips are, some people actively need to push it out. So focus on that. Very nice. And now we take our right elbow lower onto our knees, still keeping the back leg straight, and then left arm on your left ear, palms facing down, everything straight, and looking up and really focus on rotating your upper body as well. So your rib cage is being rotated. If you're having trouble with balance, just re-center yourself and then continue. So, like this. When you're ready, on the inhale, you lift your right arm up and bring it to the side and hold. And slowly bring it down. Lift up, warrior two, and reverse it. Place left arm on your left leg, right palm facing down, look back. And bring it into warrior two again. Come up, straighten your legs. Now, because we've just done back strength, we're going to do a bit of like thigh stretching. So from here, I'm going to bend your left leg and kind of sit behind your heel, but not really. So you're just lowering as far as you can. It helps if you keep your upper body leaning forward. So it's going to be on the inside of your left knee. And then you point your toes of your right foot to the ceiling and keep your right leg in a straight line. Don't worry if you're here, that might happen. Then your hamstrings they're still loosening up. So for people that are here, they can make it harder by twisting the upper body to the side and looking up. And for the super advanced, not sure if anyone's here, they can start a bind by bringing the left arm around the knee and the right arm behind the back and grabbing their ankle, their wrists or whatever they can grab. So, and staying here for a bit. And slowly release. And now graciously wander to the other side. I'm going to do it like that so people can see. And so one side is always better than the other. So this is my injured ankle. So I'm not sure if I can maybe do it that way. So keep on the inside of your ankle and lean forward a bit. That helps because otherwise you might just fall back. And stay here. Or twist open, look up, or even if you want, do the full bind, whatever you're comfy with. And stay here for a bit. Slowly come out of it. Straightening your legs, wandering back to the top of your mat, and just relax in a forward fold. Let everything hang. Very nice. So one pose I really like is when you're here. I'm going to do it from the side. And you have about 2 fists between your feet. And then you're going to bend your left knee. Place your elbow on the inside of the knee. And twist up to your right. And look up. Or even bring your right arm up. And then you're going to feel it in the hip here. And it's also going to twist the entire spine. If you have issues with your neck and if this hurts, don't force yourself to look up. Just look at wherever your breaking point is. So you look up here or entirely up to the ceiling. That's your choice. Especially with neck issues, got to be careful and not push it. Very nice. And then exhale, lower it down, and swap sides. Bend the right knee, hook your right elbow inside, and twist up, bring your arm up, and focus on the hip opening. And relax back down. Very nice. vertebra by vertebra, roll up to a standing position. Yeah. Very cool. So, actually we're gonna start introducing some bouncing poses. So easiest bouncing pose is a tree position where, this was also already a tree, well, palm tree as you can see. And now we're introducing a conifer tree or whatever. So you choose whichever leg and raise the other knee up to the hip level. Take your ankle and then place your foot, toes down on the inside of your thighs. As high up as you can. And then really press into your heel and with your inner thigh towards each other. And then you can basically hold your leg in that position. If you can't get your foot up that high, you can leave it here on your anywhere on your leg basically. But up here, that's where we want to be. And then focus on first stabilizing. Really helps if you engage your glutes. And then you want to be pressing this knee to the back to open the hip, and then really focus on a straight line from your toes up to your highest point of your head. And stay here for a bit, at least 3 full breaths. And then when you're ready, bring your knee front, loosen the foot, and slowly bring it down. Second side, knee up, take ankle, place it on the inside. Okay, one side is tricky. Balance yourself. It also really helps if you focus on a point on the other side of the room and just really be in that moment. It's definitely harder if there's other people involved. So I prefer doing this by myself because I don't have people wobbling around me. So. And slowly bring your knee forward and relax to the floor. So we're going to do a quick floor session to come to a sitting position. Actually, no. Actually come to all fours. Because I said we wanted to do something for our lower back. So we're doing some back bending. Just going to open up the front and release all the fascia that have been cramped up in a sitting position. So really open up the front to relieve the pull on the back muscles that's tensing them up. So from here, keep your knees hip width apart and then focus on stacking your hips on top of your knees. So don't let them fall back or front. Stay here. If you need a pillow, put one underneath. And then just glide your hands forward while looking forward as far as you can until maybe your chest touches the ground. And then you can relax either your forehead, if it's too much on your neck, or your chin on the floor. Wonderful. Now do a graceful flop into your belly. And we're going into Sphinx pose. So basically, Forearms parallel to each other, and your elbows are about the height of your shoulders. Press your hands into the floor, and then press your shoulders down, and pay attention to pull your shoulder blades towards your spine now, to really engage the whole upper back. To bring the lower back in, you can focus on pulling your sternum up to the ceiling to really arch the back, engage your glutes. This looks easy, but it's actually really challenging. So focus on opening your heart towards the front, like slide front upward. And look up. Very nice. Look front, relax to the floor. And then press with your arms, press back. Close your toes together, open your knees a bit wider than your hips, so your upper body fits between them. Bring your hands forward and relax. Touch your forehead to the ground and enjoy the child's position. This child's pose is a very good counter pose for things where we did a back bend and now we're doing a forward fold to have the balance again. And if you want, you can stay here for as long as you feel is right for you, or you can take a walk, whichever way you prefer for ending this practice. Come out of it, slowly roll up to a sitting position. Maybe stretch your neck. Now we're going to do something really cool. We're going to rub our palms together until our hands feel hot. We're going to close our eyes, and then we're going to place our warm palms on top of our eyes and transfer the heat onto our eyes. And another time. And then you can gently massage your face to get rid of all the crinkles and wrinkles and stress. And then we're done. Namaste. Hope you enjoyed it. So, okay, no one is what? No, 3 people. Hi. So yeah, thank you for being there, and I'm gonna do this tomorrow again, same time, same place. Someone asked for a morning session, so yeah, I might be doing a small warm your body up in the morning, 8 a.m. German time. So it's just gonna be a quick 10 to 15 minutes, shake it up. I hope you have a good night and see you tomorrow. Bye.